Wow, good to see everyone over there. Welcome to our meeting tonight. It's really exciting to have all of you. And first and foremost, I want to congratulate all our new members, the newest superstars in the team. I can see we have quite a number who just joined us recently, and we are so proud of you. This is the best team to be. This is the best place to be. And I can assure you that with the Superstars team system of building your own independent business, you're going to fly your business within no time. The key thing is that you always, whenever you attend trainings, always have a pen and a paper where you can write something and you can be able to put it into action. Because until you action something, you'll never get results. So I'm super glad to see all of you over there. It is quite cold in Nairobi, and I believe you're keeping warm. And so 12 years ago, we said yes to this opportunity. Little did we know that we were saying yes to something that was going to affect in a very positive way so many people's lives. And so tonight I'm here to speak hope to anyone who is there very new. You may not be knowing anything much to really tell people or even to conduct the business, but by and by, you'll be able to know. So I was a teacher, I was a high school teacher before this opportunity. And today I am an independent business person or a business owner. And I'm so glad because this opportunity has given me a great chance to be able to grow myself, to be able to achieve so much. In fact, today I was just reflecting about the time freedom that I've been able to get through this opportunity. Because even if you have all the time freedom, but you don't have the financial freedom, it becomes useless. You could also have a lot of money, but you don't have the time freedom, and it's also not very good. But I admire this opportunity because in the long run, you're going to achieve both time and financial freedom. So I welcome you on board, and I can only tell you that this is going to be a great journey. A journey that is going to be full of huge experiences and things that you're going to learn. And so I'm glad to be sharing with the new members. And really this business, there is no end to learning. We are always learning. And so there are quite some things that we are going to discuss. And that's why I say it's good to have a pen and a paper so that you can be able to learn. And I'm going to share my slides as I explain. I'll also be using my experience in the business because if I'm just going to teach the theory, it won't work. So who is a new distributor? Anyone who has joined the business even in less than 1 year. Actually, there is a book entitled Your First Year in Network Marketing. Because we believe everyone is new until they learn the skills. So it doesn't matter the time it will take. You know, we tell people focus on training more than anything else. And so it's very, very important that you put training first. Even me as a teacher, for me to become a teacher, I had to go to training. And so you can only start even calling yourself a working person once you have already finished your training. So for sure, I tell people this is an opportunity where you need to focus on your training. And of course, as a company of Neolife, we partner with Neolife with wonderful values. For the new people, I know you went through the presentation. And these are great values that have been able to make this company stand for the last 64 years, since 1958. And number one is honesty and integrity. People are number one. You are so important in this business. Even in our team, we are saying people are number one. And you as a new person, we value you a lot because you decided, you made a decision to start this journey. Then we have products that work. Our products are really great. And within no time, you'll have quite a number of testimonies, especially if you are going to be a serious user of the products. And it's very important to use the products. Then we have equal opportunity for all. Everyone is equal. It doesn't matter where you come from, your age, you know, anything, even your level of education. This is an equal opportunity for all. It's an equal play field. Then long-range vision. We are not assuring you microwave success. We are not telling you, oh, tomorrow you will be a millionaire. but with time, you're going to grow yourself. So it's a long-range vision. We tell you, give it 2 to 5 years. And guess what? You will achieve your dreams. So we have the long-range vision, and the vision of Neolife is to end the trend of chronic diseases. Because I normally tell people, there is no success without solving a problem. So that is what we do in our business and the great values. And one may ask, is training mandatory? And you know, I was reading a story in one of the books that we normally read, which I will recommend to each one of us. The title is Go Pro, going professional in this business. Remember, all of us, we don't have experience in this. So it's something new that you're going to learn. So is training mandatory? So the book is posing a challenge, saying you are okay. It's taking a situation where you are very sick, extremely sick, and you have gone to the hospital and you are told that you require to be operated on. I hope you get my story, everyone. So you go to the hospital and you're very sick and you require a very urgent operation. And then you get to the operating theater, you are ready to be operated on. And the doctor starts telling you, wow, I'm so excited to operate on you. Actually, I never slept last time. I'm so passionate about this operation. And then you ask the doctor, how long have you done this? And they tell you they have never done any operation on anyone. They've never gone to a training to know how to operate people. Will you accept for that person to operate on you? Of course, no and never. So what are we saying? The training is very key. So you cannot perform it in what you don't have the skill. So is training mandatory? Yes, it is very important. So that you can understand the products for your own use and also for customers, and also ease of addressing challenges, because there are some challenges you may get. So training is very important, because sometimes I've seen people who don't train and they come across a challenge and it overweighs them. And so they quit the business. Through training, you are going to gain leadership skills for your team's success. Okay, so you need the leadership skills. You can't grow this business and create an empire if you're not a leader. So leadership is really required, and that comes only through training. You'll also gain the other skills of prospecting and even sponsoring. You know, the main business we do in our team or in our business is, the main thing we do is sponsoring. So you need the skills to bring in people, to convince people. And everyone, I told you, we start on the same play field, where we don't know even how to talk to people. But through training, you're going to know how to do that. And remember, best students become the best teachers. So be a good student and you'll become a good teacher. And you know what? With training, you'll also gain the ability to do the presentations. Because what do we want? We don't want, you don't want your leader to be doing presentations for you all the time. You need to start learning. So once you sit with your leader and they do a presentation for your team or your friends or your guests, now you start learning, gain the ability to do the presentations. And there are the distributor trainings that we have, which are virtual every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday is for the Superstars team, and Thursday is for the Neolife at large. So make sure you are attending these trainings Tuesday and Thursday. We also have the virtual guest presentation that is on Zoom on Monday and Saturday. Monday is for the company and Saturday is for the Superstars team. So get to know that. It's very important to get to know it so that you can plan ahead. You can also invite. And then we have, of course, even the physical meetings. All of you, we know, we put it on our WhatsApp groups. Like on Saturday, we are in Eldoret. We have a meeting in Kericho. We have a meeting in Nyahururu and even in Nairobi. So make sure that you are aware of these things so that you can invite. It doesn't mean that because you are in a location like Bomet, you cannot invite to Eldoret. You can. You can invite anywhere as long as we have posted the meetings. So there is what we call aggressiveness versus patience. You need to move with speed. They say success loves speed. So as a new person in the business, Don't just walk slowly. You know, we tell people, grow fast. BST means don't stay there. Please move with speed. There is limited time. I remember for me and Josephat, when we joined on a Saturday, the 17th of July, and on Monday, the 19th of July, we were senior managers. We wanted to move with speed. And speed is really what determines how you will even grow, you know. Then learn very fast and also act very fast. What I'm telling you today, try to go to put it into practice immediately. Work with flexibility, not necessarily the hours. So if you are a working person, get those hours that you free, lunch hour, instead of even chatting with friends, look for people to talk to. And then avoid false expectations. Manage your expectations. What is that? We are talking about, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You've come into a business where you have to work the business. You know, there are so many people who tell me, Pearose, that business does not work. I tell them, yes, it doesn't. It does not work. You have to work the business. So that is a very important thing to understand. Avoid false expectation. For our business to grow, you have to work it out. So be hands-on. Don't sit back. When we say use the products, yes, do it. Share the products, talk to people about the products, and also share the opportunity. Invite people to listen to the presentations. If you sit back and become a spectator, you will not grow the business. And at the end of the day, you say, oh, that business doesn't work. Yes, it does not work. You work the business. Then behave like the Chinese bamboo tree. You know, the Chinese bamboo tree does not, if you plant it, you have to water it for 5 years before it starts sprouting. And when it sprouts, within a very short time, it is 90 feet tall, only within very few weeks, but it stayed down there. So this is the time you're watering and training and learning, making mistakes. And because you have to make mistakes, there's nothing you become perfect in without making mistakes. So be very aggressive, but also be very patient with yourself. Yeah, so those are very important aspects when you are a new person. Then we have the 10, 80, and 10 strategy, where we tell you using the products is 10%, because people ask me, which one carries a lot of weight? What carries a lot of weight is the 80%, which is the sponsoring. So what must you focus on? Sponsoring. Yes, do the products and use and share the products, replace the other brands. Yes, and I must mention this because when you are new in the business, you may not know exactly what to do, but the most important thing, replace other brands. If you have been using Omo, stop doing that. Come and use G1 Laundry. If you have been using any other, maybe oils to apply on your skin, start using the Nutrients Organic Skincare products. Start using the hand and body lotion. Don't promote other people's products, promote your own company's products. And you see what? When you use the products, you will have confidence to share the products. Then the 80% is prospecting, which is very critical. Sponsoring, that is bringing people and letting them join the business or join under your team. So prospecting is very critical, and 3 in 30 star is where you bring 3 people in 30 days. That is the minimum requirement by Neolife. So that means you benefit when you do 3 in 30, you bring 3 people personally in 30 days. In our team, we say bring 10. You know, the other day when we were in Tanzania, we were the #1 president, the #1 in sponsoring. And we were given a trophy as #1 in the whole of East Africa. Do you know what we have been doing? We've been sponsoring. So we got it right. Sponsor consistently, like 10 people, obviously you will appear in the top 10. We are excited because soon we are going to have our own convention, the Superstars Team Convention. Registration is going on. And we'll also rank people about in matters of sponsoring, because this is very important. And as a new person, when I say sponsoring, it doesn't mean you sponsor people like pay for them. No. You bring them, they join. So you've sponsored because you've helped them to join the company. Otherwise, there is no other way to join. You have to join under someone else. Then 10% is personal development. Read the right books, train, go to YouTube. We record everything on YouTube. And even using your back office, you can learn so much. So that is 10, 80, 10, and you should just know where to focus on. Of course, personal development, we don't take it for granted. All of us, we have to grow ourselves. So we have very nice books that you can read and grow. Then as a new person, when people ask you, what do you do? How do you answer? So in our team as superstars, we have what we call a prospecting and inviting script for the superstars team. Because if you can be able to say consistently the same thing, you will even be very confident when you're talking. So when you are talking to someone and they ask you, what do? You say, I'm a part of a dynamic organization called Superstars Team, whose focus is to help people to change their lifestyle. We help people to build a business where they can earn money, have the opportunity to travel, and by using high quality products, feel better. Would you be interested in hearing more about the Superstars team? Because I would like to take about 15 minutes of your time to share. So don't tell them about Neolife, because Neolife is just a vehicle. We are only using their products. So we are in business as Superstars team. So, and you might find there are people who are joined and they didn't do well. So if you talk about the team, you will be winning. So you say this, and then you can also give them the 4 minutes prospecting video. We have a 4 minutes prospecting video. After this, I'm going to send to the groups, and you should also subscribe to our YouTube channel. By the way, everything we do since 2020, we've been recording on YouTube. So make sure you always subscribe so that you can be getting every detail. So I don't know how you joined the business. Maybe you joined in a group meeting or a one-on-one presentation. Now, you as a new person in the business, you're required to be doing a one-on-one presentation where you sit someone down. And when you sit somebody down, the first thing you do is watch your sponsor do one-on-one or two. 1 or 2 presentations when you are just seated and watching. So then familiarize yourself with the presentation flip chart. We have a book in the literature materials which is called the flip chart. That's a very good book. You can use it to present without even going so far. It is such a good book. So familiarize yourself with that. Practice it several times. Don't do it once. Do it as many times as possible. Then develop your ID. That is your story. You have a story. Have a story. And a good story, even if you have very few days in the business, you can have a very good story. If you have used Profitality, obviously you've noted this. It is good. So you have a story about that. So develop your story, and then you call your guests the day before. So if they say that they are going to come for the meeting on Saturday, call them on Friday, remind them, give them directions, encourage them to bring their spouses and friends. Because sometimes when they are told to come with someone else, they get more confident, maybe if you are a stranger to them. Then if anyone cancels, then you need to reschedule. That is very, very important. And we say on a one-on-one presentation, the first impression may be the last. And it's always the case, actually, it's not just on a one-on-one presentation. In whatever you do, the first impression may be the last. So look at how you look. Even your dress code matters a lot. People can judge you from how you look. So using the product is very important because they make you look younger for longer. So during a one-on-one presentation, introduce yourself. Tell them about yourself, a bit about yourself, what you do, how you got involved with your life, and why you decided to start your own business. Then you can share the products. And if possible, you can do a demonstration. By the way, in our YouTube, still we have a demonstrations for G1 Laundry, for LDC, for Super 10, for Super Grow. So if you have a chance, it's good to do a demonstration. So share the products with that guest. Talk to them about the products. And especially the scientific advisory board, because our scientific advisory board is the best. Then share your product testimonial. What have the products done for you? Okay, it is good to talk about yourself, and then you share the opportunity. And now the success stories. Even if you have not achieved a lot of success, use someone's success. You could be having a lifestyle magazine. In the lifestyle magazine, you can see Pearose and Josphat were #1 in sponsoring. Our photo is there. So show them, this is my sponsor. This is my upline. This is our upline. Tell them about that success story. So it's very important, even if it's your sponsor's story or your own experience so far. And you be excited as you talk about it. Energy is everything. You have to be vibrant. So if you look like you're talking and you're not so excited, people will not buy into the idea. So if it's maybe you've identified the need of this person and you are talking about health and wellness, then it is very important to show the triangles. You saw this, the healthy wellness triangle. And the unhealthy one. You can see in the middle there is that, the way people eat normally. So then you give them the solution of pro-vitality. Then for the money part, show them the 3 steps to director, which is by joining and getting 250 points, which will give the manager. So far joining is 9,280. So this is like and you can even show them the products that they can buy. Like here I have Calmat, which is 6 pieces, GNM 3 pieces, omega-3 salmon 2 pieces, and totaling to 222 points. And everyone, when you join, you have 36 points. So it will come to 258 points, which will be costing about 25,610 minus the joining fee. So with this, you become a manager, you earn up to 1,000 shillings. Now, the following time, you do what? In the next step, you also do 250 and bring 4 people who do 250. The points will be 1250. And these people will be managers. You are going to be a qualified senior manager, you earn up to 10,000. If now at this point where these people also become senior managers or qualified senior managers, here you become a director and you are going to earn up to 90,000. So show them that, as simple as that. So that is exactly what you do when you are doing a presentation. And then after that, you make sure you ask for a decision. All the time, don't let the person just go. If your guest answers you with a question or an objection, answer it and ask again for their decision. So if a prospect wants to think over it, most of the time it's just an objection. So try to resolve that objection if they are ready to be open. But if they still want more time, encourage them to try the products. Then if they say no, tell them to try the products. Maybe, ask them whether they would be interested in feeling more energetic, healthier, things like that. So if they say no, try with the products and then ask for referrals. Do you know 5 people who need money, who need to be healthy? They will always tell you, and so they can give you their contacts. And this is a very important thing because this is a skill that is going to help you to be able to sponsor this person. So there is the skill of inviting, first prospecting, then inviting, presenting, and then you close. So this is where we are closing the business. We are closing the person so that they can join or become a customer. Yeah. So if they say yes, complete the application form. Even if they are not going to pay right away, let them complete an application form. So all the time, work with an application form. Help them also to complete a product order form so that they can buy some products and help them make their order with Neolife, maybe with the M-Pesa or even bank deposits. Then ask them to start thinking about their goals and the list of names. And at this point, I'm also looking at, you are a very new person here on this call tonight. You have goals. Have you written a list of names down? So you can't go asking for people to give you a list of names. Have you written? And I was looking at how to write a list of names. You have to write as many as possible, you know. Then when you've met with the person and maybe they filled an order form, they said yes, but they have not paid the money, you follow up within 48 hours. If they have also paid, you still have to follow up and show them their kit. Assist your new distributor to start inviting people they know to the next presentation. Then you also help them to develop a list of names. Very, very important. At least 100 people. Then you also help them to sponsor at least 3 people. This will really help them. And even if they sell a product, it will be very nice because they will make profit. So what you do is once you sponsor them, get them to bring their friends, and you can talk to their friends on their behalf. Some of their friends will join and some will become their customers. So either way, they are still going to get the profit. So how do you tell your story? This is very important as a new person. How do you tell your story? Your story is very important. And they say stories sell and facts tell. So you really have to tell your story. And an effective story should be under 2 minutes. Don't do your story for the rest of the day. Just do it in 2 minutes. What are the parts of a story? Your background. What's your name? My name is Pearose. I live in Nairobi and I'm a teacher by profession. Simple. What you didn't like about what you are doing. So be vulnerable. Don't cheat or don't cover what you didn't like, you know? What did you not like about your health, your job, or finances? And how did you feel? So my name is Pearose. I live in Nairobi. I'm married and a mother of 4 young children. I'm a teacher by profession. Before this opportunity, I was teaching in high school. And I didn't like the remuneration. I wouldn't be able to pay my bills through my salary. So I was looking for an opportunity that could give me more money, you know, or additional income. So then the third one, how has New Life been a solution to you? So I was shown this business by a brother-in-law of mine who told me that through this business, I can get good health and also make business, you know. So I'm going to tell them that I was able to earn additional income. And the future is very bright. What are you excited about and what future do you see for yourself? The future is very bright. I want to empower many more people to be like me. So you just tell your story in a very simple manner and let it flow. You don't have to follow any route, any way. Just say it the way it should come out. So that is very, very important. And that is the end of what we are discussing today, especially about once you start a business as a new person and how you grow your business, because it's very important. And of course, now we are ready to launch the business. We are ready to grow our businesses and to make sure that we also grow as people. So I'm super excited. And I believe if you are a new person on this call, you've learned 1 or 2 things, and please put it into action so that you can grow your business. So I want to pass it over to Josephat to tell you about our convention. As new people, it's very, very important, and many other things that he is going to tell you. Thank you.